Greetings everyone, I am Thomas the Retro Nerd reviewing this game. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, the game I'm about to review is... What? I might not survive this one. But before I do that, I got something to get off my chest.
I know that you won't care about this, but somebody's gotta have the balls to speak out. For well over 15 years, James Rolfe has inspired me and countless others on YouTube to bring back the passion of all nostalgic things such as movies, music, and of course video games. But I guess all good things must come to an end, as the most recent episode of his long-running series, The Angry Video Game Nerd, left many fans, myself included, infuriated at the drop of quality compared to previous episodes. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, I just feel like he really doesn't care like he used to anymore. Even with his recent Castlevania video to celebrate his 20th anniversary. So I just wanted to tell all of you, my fans, that I plan on bringing back the passion and fun into retro game reviews on the internet. Maybe James doesn't care anymore, but it doesn't mean that fans stop caring about retro gaming.
So without further ado, let's get this train rolling with arguably the worst game I'll ever review on this show. Hong Kong 97.
Ready?
Ready!
Now, I never reviewed a bootleg before, but boy, Hong Kong 97 is going to be interesting. So what is Hong Kong 97, you might ask? Well, it's a pretty rare bootleg for the Super Famicom that was released back in 1995. It was developed and published by a company named Happy Soft. Sounds like a porno company. The designer of the game, Kulon Kurosawa, considers it as a satire of the video game industry. That I highly doubt.
A week. Kurosawa developed this game in only a week. I know he had help from a friend, but this just sounds pathetic.
The game was formatted to a floppy disk and a cartridge in Japan, so to no surprise, stores rejected it, meaning its release date is a mystery.
Nowadays, the only way to play the game is how most people do it when they discover it. The internet. I would call myself a masochist, but here it is. The unholy of fuckness.
No, this is not an official copy. This is one of those reproduction carts that I found on Etsy for around 30 bucks.
Ah, forget it. I gotta get this over with.
We pop in the cartridge, turn on the power, and the first thing we see is... Well, guys, this is the first step in the insanity. What you're hearing is a 5-second loop from a song, I Love Beijing Tiananmen, or I Love Peking Tiananmen, or whatever.
It's only a sample of the music, but that loop happens so constantly it causes people to lose their minds.
So we have to choose a language. I'll do English. We will sell your original SNES games. 1/3 of the gross profit will be yours. We welcome games of any kind, so please send us your floppy.
Oh, mine. If you have a dirty mind, you're gonna take it the wrong way.
Then again, the rest is just desperation to try to sell the game. Really sad. Then the title screen appears and... I'm about to die. Jackie Chan?!
How the hell they play Jackie Chan in this game? I bet they had no right to include him in this.
If you don't know, the image was taken from his movie Wheels on Meals. It's famous because of that fight Jackie had with famous kickboxer Benny the Jet Akitas. I'll put a link in the description so you can watch it. Now, to get to the story, I'm gonna change it up a bit. You see, a friend of mine, Andrew Karasi, God rest his soul, I made him play this game, and to narrate the story, here's his reaction.
The year 1997 has arrived. A herd of fucking ugly oh my god.
Herd of fucking ugly reds! You're seeing this, folks. This game literally dropped an F-bomb. I bet no one would ever expect this to happen. This is the closest thing that we see from a Super Nintendo game that said fuck. Unbelievable.
Crime rate skyrocketed. Hong Kong is ruined. Therefore, the Hong Kong government called Bruce Lee's relative Chin.
Look at his face. This story is getting ridiculous. He can't hold it in. So what you see is Bruce Lee in the background, former Hong Kong Governor Chris Patton, and there's Jackie Chan in the bottom right.
Now you might be thinking, where is Chin? Just watch.
Oh no. For the massacre of the Reds, Chin is a killer machine.
Yep, that's Chin!
You see why I would not survive this game? This story is so bad it's laughable!
Wipe out all 1.2 billion of the Red Communists.
Wipe out 1.2 billion of the Red Communists!
Get over yourself, man! Well, in all seriousness, 1.2 billion? That's the equivalent of the entire population of China at the time.
However, in mainland China, there was a secret project in progress. A project to transform the deceased Deng Xiaoping into an ultimate weapon.
I am so done right now. By the way, that is former real-life Chinese leader Deng Xiaoping. Yeah, it's spelled differently, but it sounds the same. Fact, he did actually die in early 1997 at the old age of 92. No coincidence.
Finally got the story done.
So we move on to the gameplay and...
Jesus Christ, that's that buddy!
Seconds. Literally seconds into the game and I already developed some mood whiplash. I can't believe this isn't a video game. Is this the best way they could come up with for a game over screen? Some random dead guy picture that they found? You have to be thick in the head. Well, I did some research and learned that the dead guy you're seeing on screen was actually a victim in a Bosnian war. Look it up.
This makes me even more glad that this game never got a release because there would be lawsuits up the fucking ass.
The worst part about it is that once you get game over, you have to sit through the opening story again and again. I have myself bashing the Y button just to get it over with. Gameplay wise, it is a typical shooter game. There's not much to say here, but I'll try. To kill all the Red Communists, Chin's main attack is throwing white balls at them until they explode. The explosions were not edited well since the explosions happen in a small square. Also, one hit and the game is over, which is bullshit. Another thing to note is that the background changes every time the game resets.
Are you kidding me?
Why is the background Coca-Cola? Unless they were sponsored, I'm calling bullshit.
Well, good thing I am a Pepsi guy.
After playing for a couple of minutes, this is where the ultimate Deng Xiaoping weapon arrives. And this is it. A giant head with a bloody neck.
Seriously, what kind of ultimate weapon is that? This is ridiculous.
So by trying to figure out the pattern to destroy him, he explodes in multiple sparks and the game continues. It's like those typical arcade games where it never ends. So, that's my limit.
There we go. This is the very first time I ever dealt with this bootleg shit. Hearing all the rumors and stories about this game really surprised me.
Hong Kong 97 is that specific game that has become popular thanks to the internet. I did say that on some rare occasions I would review the ugly, and this is one of those ugly games. I have never played something so bizarre and unconfused like this one. I'm not going to go into much detail on other BS from this game, except for one part. This game predicted that China would get the ruling back from the British in that year.
This game is so bad it's laughable. And I know what I'm gonna be saying. I don't know what you're gonna be writing in the comments below. It's like, Thomas, don't say this. Don't even say this. You're gonna be a madman if you do this. Well, I'm gonna say it. I totally recommend this game.
What? You what?
I know I'm gonna get some crazy responses for this, but I have to. Hong Kong 97 is the game that has to be seen to be believed. The story is laughable, the gameplay is a joke, the sound may be non-existent, and all around, I can see why this game was made in only a week.
As for me, I would rather watch the movie Hong Kong 97. There's a movie?
Yeah, did you know? There was a movie that shared the same name as this game. However, this is completely different. It was a direct-to-video movie starring Robert Patrick foretelling the events of the state of Hong Kong. No lie, I got curious about it.
Well, at least time will tell. I'm Thomas the Retro Nerd. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next review. Yes, it's here!
Yeah,
Hey, Sean, you're not doing anything this afternoon?
I'm literally just walking to your place right now. I'm outside.
Well, I got this new movie off of eBay, and I thought maybe we could check it out together.
What is it?
You'll find out when you see it.
I don't know if little donkey did.
I heard that!
Huh? You heard me?
Dude, you still had your phone on!
Huh, how about that? Anyway, what is it?
Oh, it's this one.
I think I'll pass.
Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you even freaking dare. It has nothing to do with the game that I recently reviewed.
And your point?
Besides, this game came out a year before the movie, and even though it's direct-to-video, it still got me curious, because it stars Robert Patrick, the guy who played the T-1000 in Terminator 2. Didn't that even curl up your curiosity?
I mean, I saw a trailer of it, and I gotta say, I think I'm gonna pass on this one, dude, but thanks for the offer.
Well, you're lost. Well, you're gonna still stick around this afternoon? I got some Pepsi in the fridge.
Glad to. Hopefully with a better movie, too.
I miss sitting in this chair. All right, Robert Patrick, don't fail me now.
To finalize the transition of the colony back to mainland Chinese rule. Afterwards, the joint statement stressed that the takeover by the People's Republic at midnight tomorrow is expected to be smooth and without incident.
Are you pissing me? Ugh. Of all the rotten luck, this piece of shit doesn't work. He's fast forwarding and stuff like for the sake of fuck you. Ugh.